Yo, welcome to Minnesota Cold Talk Podcast. And listen, hold on, let me get everybody up in here. We got open topics tonight, man. Y'all come on up in here, fill the seats up. Let me get I got Ken coming today. Ken and Hope doing the most. They're gonna be in the building. Tell. There go Hope. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to. Yo, we're trying to do something for Christmas, man. We're trying to do something for Christmas for giving out toys for families, but I'm just waiting on the go, so and the location. So we're just waiting right now. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it. We might have a date set for the 18th, but we want to do it before Christmas. So yeah. All right, come on in, y'all. Why y'all shadow watching, man? Jump up in there and show some love, man. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm just waiting. So shout out to everybody, man. They got stuff going on. Shout out to Tommy. Shout out to everybody else, man, who doing stuff for the community. Hope is doing good night.
Always.
What's going on, man? Shout out to Mad Dog. Mad Dog, come on up, man. Why not? Yo, listen, right? I get a text from you asking me are we going live tonight? We wasn't gonna go live, but
Because
you
you
know what
play too much.
I mean? Yeah, we wasn't gonna go live, but I'm
Can't
like, you know
keep our
what?
fans.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
The dog pound, what up, man? You're been listening to slow jams, man, from the 70s, man. What you got going on over there, man? No, what you got? You have some feedback. Hey, but no, listen though, y'all. We're waiting to get a word back on a location and a date for the toys. Hold on, I'm gonna reread. I'm in the building right now. Yeah, dog. You gotta back out. Your mic going crazy. Dog, your mic. That's your shit. Hope your mic sounds horrible.
Huh? That's
Your
not
mic,
me.
that's definitely you.
Okay, I'm going to go out and come back in.
All right.
Sosa, what's good, baby?
What's going on, man?
Man, shit, trying to get like you and shit. You know, I got my hoodie on like you now. Like, I want to be like,
I'm trying to get it like you, man. Listen, man. We trying to get the things done with these toys, man. We trying to
Man,
get
I
it.
got a spot. I got a spot for the toy, but I don't got a spot for the bouncy houses, man.
Oh yeah. We might not turn it. Mute your mic though. Hopefully you talking crazy. We might not do the family function thing. Then we might just do the toy pickup and then go because
Yeah. Some basic. Yeah, keep me where the basic at. You feel me?
yeah,
Bouncy house and the insurance and some more shit after that. I'm like,
cause we try to go crazy. Bouncy house, we doing walking tacos and hot dogs for the kids. Yeah, we were trying to do that for real. Shout out to my man Gavin, man, him and the wife.
Okay,
Yeah,
Hope, the most. I see you got your nails done and shit. Don't be trying to act like we don't recognize it and shit. You know, we see you with the security guard and shit on. You know what I mean? Don't try to act like you brand new.
here we go that quick. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go live tonight, but Hope hit me up talking about something. Are we going live? We going
Hey,
live.
there you go. Hey, hold him accountable, Hope. That nigga got a job. Nigga, stop playing. It's that nigga job. Nigga, stop playing, nigga.
Always. And it ain't just me hassling him. It's people getting in my inbox like, where y'all at? And I'm like, come on now.
Because I really wanted to wait. To be honest with you, I was just waiting to get that okay on the toy job. I ain't want to just, you know what I
That's
mean?
cute, but people still need us.
Yeah. Shout out to William Bell. Hold on, I'm waiting for where did Marie go?
Minnesota Cold Talk is a hot commodity out here. We can't keep our supporters waiting.
I ain't seen Hope. I ain't seen Hope on no other podcast, to be honest with you, straight up.
Loyalty over love. Loyalty over love, baby. Oh yeah, you can go ahead.
Hey, no, yeah, I was just trying to fall back a little bit. When I wanted to do a show, I wanted it to be big. We got a couple of business owners joining. They're gonna be coming in later on this week. A couple of business owners, and we got part 3 from the incident that happened out of Red Wing. We're gonna do that, and we got
Let's
what else?
get hella close to that truck.
Yeah, we got some things. We got some people coming on the show, so I was just waiting. I was just doing a little math. I don't know if y'all know the numbers, but we've been doing crazy numbers, 11,000.
But
You know what I mean?
I do have a topic that I wanted to talk to, and it can be brief.
Well, let's talk about it then. Let's
It
go.
could be
Let's talk about it.
Paquito.
Let's talk about it.
I got a question. Does titles matter in a relationship?
Yeah, the titles matter if you're in a relationship.
You got to title something if you want any type of relationship. I tell you that. It's just we ain't nothing. We just hey, we swingers. What we friends of benefits. We just friends. What we in a situation. You my boo. You my late night sneaky link. Hey, it gotta be a title.
Okay, so say for instance, it ain't even a title. It's do you have to be labeled boyfriend and girlfriend
For what?
to realize y'all together? Like,
See, I see. Hey, Hope. Who you playing with, Hope? Who you
Yeah,
playing with?
yeah. Let's talk about that.
Hold on,
Yeah,
Hope.
let's talk about that.
Hold on. I think we talked about this though. Remember that other lady? She was like, but she was kind of linking the penis and all this other shit, and how she don't care fuck if the nigga got this, that, long as he got some good. We already talked about that. But now this is like you gonna send yourself off thinking like, okay, I could just mess with this man, do this. That.
Mute your mic if you ain't talking, Hope. Your shit bogus. Your mic bogus. I don't know if somebody. But Tommy being cool, he ain't telling you, but your mic bogus. You got an earbud in? You got an earbud in, don't you? Whatever it is, you down bad. For real. Okay. But hold on. Listen, Hope. Say what you said again. Like, does titles matter if you're in a relationship? I say yeah. But what made you bring this one up, man? Let's talk about it, man. Because you ain't just sitting around.
no,
Right.
no. I'm saying, do you have to say that I'm your girlfriend and I have to say he's my boyfriend for us to know we together?
I think people don't fuck themselves into a relationship for sure. Y'all just fucking around before you know it. Y'all doing everything daily. I think it started to be like a little chemistry, but I think to like tie the knot all the way and not make it like to make it seem like we together and we ain't, because you know, like, we going on dates. I met his parents, I met his family, but
Hope, mute your mic if you ain't talking, mama.
I'm gonna go back to come back in because I don't know what's going on.
I can hear you good. I can hear her good.
No, I can hear it too. But now it sounds better. She must mute it. Okay, go ahead, Tommy.
No, I was just saying like, yeah, like, man, yeah, that's how things work. I think when you dating somebody, y'all getting to know each other before you know y'all active. I can see some people moving fast and then like trying to secure the relationship instead of trying to secure the relationship and then everything else happen. I think that's how I usually go when certain things, but you definitely want to be intentional with what you got going on, man. That's for sure.
But when she said, do you gotta have a label to know what y'all got going on? I mean, somebody's feeling insecure or feeling they don't got a place in what they got going on. Then that's what I'm getting at.
I look at it like when you at a party or some type of function, what are you getting introduced as? Oh, hey, this my friend Hope, this my friend Hope, or hey, this is my lady Hope, you know what I mean? Like that already right there. So if that right there, if like you meet the family, what they introduce you as? Oh, this my friend Tommy. Whole time you done did it all. Like, oh damn, now I'm just a friend Tommy, huh? Oh, okay. So some people be thinking they more than this. So a woman might be thinking she more than this to the guy, or the guy might be thinking he more to the girl than than he is. So I think it'd be that weird awkwardness of you can do it all you want to behind the scene, but when you're introducing somebody at a gala or a function or a family function, what are you introducing this guy as?
Okay, so say that's
what she's talking about. Then that must be what she's talking about. Go ahead, Hope.
Say that's the case, right? And the girl is like, she's like, we together, but the guy is like, we together, but we don't have to tell nobody. And at the end of the day, it's like, okay, everybody thinks we're in a relationship. We don't have to tell the world.
Hey, I think eventually somebody feels gonna be played with, or, just for that unclarity. You want to be clear on everything. Like you don't want to walk with the intention of I think this my guy, and the whole time he got two other hopes just like you that's doing the same thing. Like, oh, I thought that was my man before you know it, and that's how I end up females and niggas end up having babies on the other person they fucking with because they're like, oh yeah, I'm pregnant. Who you pregnant by? Oh, I'm this guy. I just have to keep like, oh, I thought it was mine.
See, and that's the thing. So if you are not vocally that you have a man or you have a woman, then it opens doors for other people to chase after you.
Hey, not in here. Yeah,
But hold
exactly.
on,
Oh yeah.
but hold on though. So when you say that, okay, listen, right? If you're in a relationship with somebody, right? So this is what you're saying, right, Hope? If you're in a relationship with somebody and y'all know y'all in a relationship, do you broadcast it? That's what you're saying? Do you broadcast it to everybody? That's what you said?
Well, I will never broadcast it because of my title. So you guys won't know if I ever had a man. Well, no, so you would know. But the world will never know I have a man or a partner because I don't broadcast my business.
So what are you
You know,
so what are you getting at? I don't understand.
I
Like,
know you.
so if you
You
say,
broadcast your business, Hope. When you in a relationship with the right guy, you gonna broadcast it. When you a sneaky person link, you don't broadcast it because one, you might have niggas on your side, or you might be a bitch on the side, or he might not broadcast you because he got multiple chicks on the side.
yeah, but what I'm getting at what she's saying is this, right? If you with somebody, so say if you with somebody, and you won't need to question if y'all already had that discussion what it is. Now, if y'all didn't have that discussion, you just assuming that y'all having sex all the time, meaning that y'all, yeah, it could be confused, but it should be no, hey, like, what we doing? Okay, this is what we doing? All right. And I don't think it's for the world, for everybody to know your business, man, because that's when the hating starts. That's when the,
I don't think the world should know who you're with or because it does also bring the other haters and the other. So don't nobody want you until you got somebody else. That's when all the people come in and do all that.
and that's how you get somebody you really wanted. And at first they was acting funny. You act like you're in a relationship and put the status and shit. You know they're gonna come try to hate. You know they're gonna come try to hate. Yeah, not trick, yeah.
I just feel like we live in the relationship calls for that. We see that all the time, right? It might be Hope and Tommy. They out on a date. Hope don't post a nigga. Tommy don't post her. They at the same place. Before it be that weird ass energy, like, come on, man, what y'all on, man? Like, be weird. I hate that shit. Like, oh, okay, like, it's so
And that's how you do it. That, and yo, listen, you know what? That's crazy you said that. We need to talk about that because just the other day we were talking about social media. Does it ruin relationships, and does the hookup culture ruin relationships? Listen, social media will ruin your fucking relationship. Oh, you post y'all eating every day and things like that, and all of a sudden y'all ain't posting no more. We know y'all broke up. Now you ain't on Facebook as much. Now you got this little sad music playing in your stories. You're down bad. You feel me? So, yeah.
I totally believe.
Y'all tired the building. What up, fam?
I
Who else?
totally
Dominique in the
believe that
building?
social media does break up relationships, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because we so quick to tell Ray didn't come home last night, but we not quick to say Ray just did a 16-hour shift and he was tired and fell asleep in the car. But we so quick to say, oh, he didn't come home last night. Now our homegirls think he ain't nothing. We got our family thinking he ain't nothing. Now he can't even come to the family functions because we are messy.
Looking at him weird and shit. Hey, yo, but hold on. Kai said false. Kai said false, man.
that
We had
people.
to get you up here, Kai. Come on up here. People ruining relationships, not social media.
Tell
No,
him to
listen.
explain. Tell him to
Hold
explain.
on. Lulu got a point, though. Lulu, listen. I say it's both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you allow people to good morning you every morning out your drawers, then you know you down bad, man. If you feel like this man ain't giving you the love that you think he should be giving you, or you feel like this woman ain't giving you the love she's supposed to be giving you, and now you start entertaining other shit, you really can't blame social media. So I get what she's saying.
Come on.
But Kai, you can come up, bro. I got a spot for you. You too, Lou. We can get this thing popping tonight. Hope they got a topic. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Tom. What you got to say, man?
No, I was just saying, you know, I think social media messed up relationship. I mean, every celebrity you could possibly think of, they don't. Everybody know who Will Smith with. Everybody know who this person with. Everybody know who. It's just living that sneaky lifestyle of this sneaky link. You can't get mad when you are sneaky link. Like everybody wants to play like want to be the aggressor, but when you the one that's being like, oh, I'm the bitch on the side, nigga. Well, I'm the bitch on the side. You multiple bitches. Everybody wants the title, but when you just doing that thing by yourself, and when you in the bedroom and you don't go outside the room.
And the thing is, it's too many proud sneaky links. It's too many proud sneaky links.
A proud sneaky link is crazy though.
Let me tell you something. I tell people I'm not an option. I'm a priority. If you decide to go, and y'all know me, I'm next level. So if you go and you step out on me, boy, she got to be a cold piece. I'm going to shake her hand for her. I'm going to bring you some flowers for her. Because if she colder than me, what I bring to the table, have her, baby. She need my credit card, the EBT card, and the PEBT. I got you, baby. I got you.
Look at the comments. Lou said people been cheating long before social media era. Yeah, that's a fact. But listen though, this is what I wanted to say, y'all, about the social media. This is what social media do. It make you look bad, especially if you done posted 4 women in 9 months. They know that you ain't been. They know something going wrong. So you lose value a little bit on the internet. People be like, I don't even want to see you. I don't even want you to post. Don't post no pictures of me with you on the internet. Don't put me in that category. So.
You know what I hate? I hate them girls that be like,
Hold
girl,
on,
meet
let
my
me drink.
man. Girl, meet my man. I'm going to be like, again?
That's why a whole bunch of females on the podcast, they leave the podcast when they get in a relationship. What up? Angry. They come back angry to the podcast.
There goes the man with the plan with the 101 drinks. I need to drink on the beach. I need me to drink on the beach on the ice, honey.
Oh, you trying to get nice. Hey,
but
can I respond to something you said though? Because you said something that I absolutely disagree with. You said if somebody step out on you, she a bad chick, this, that, and the other. It has absolutely nothing to do with her or you. It's him, 100%. You can be the best you can be, but that doesn't mean anything to him. It's the man that's going to do what the man's going to do.
True. I mean, that's why I think I'm an open book. And we had a conversation, and this young lady said, well, you shouldn't be an open book because that allows people to break you. No, I am an open book because what you get from me, I'm not going to change my story. I'm still going to be the same person. I am the author. I am the finisher. I'm the beginner. But what you're not going to do is if I allowed you to step out on me and come back, that's shame on me.
Now that's control you have, right? You have the control if he comes back, but you can't control if he steps out.
Ain't no coming back, cause
I'm with you.
Ain't no baby, please. Ain't no none of that. We good.
I'm just saying. I was just saying that to say that if he steps out on you, she had to be a bad chick. She could be nothing but available. No, she could just be available, and he could want whatever it is she got.
But you know what? It's so many available, uncomfortable, bottom of the barrel bitches that's what dudes is used to now.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. I don't know if you have sons or not, but
I have 2 sons.
I'm gonna say this. You probably noticed throughout I don't know how they are, but if they ever hit that teenage age, some socks came up missing, right? And I'm saying that to say this: men will bust in a sock. Don't think any woman ain't better than a sock. That's all I'm saying. These brothers do shaking their head because they know the truth. Some people don't want to hear it. But when you're a young man, hey, anything is better than a sock.
I have 2 boys, 117, 124, and I have several socks missing.
I'm just saying. So it ain't bottom of the barrel is way higher than a sock.
But what I was saying
you
is
Tommy. I'll mute your mic, Tommy.
Yeah, because he talking. I can't hear nothing. I thought it was me.
I was saying, how you gonna like leave something that ain't even a structure? Like you ain't got no structure, ain't no commitment, ain't no requirements. It's just like you said, we just freakathons, we sneaky links, we a situationship. Man, all them things lead to not a good place. And before you know, you're gonna be confused. You could. A lot of girls feel like they can play guys. I'm like, you end up playing yourself, man. Like a lot of people play with their own emotions and own.
I mean, women carry
feelings.
a bigger risk for sure,
Yeah.
right? If a baby come out the picture, dude probably bouncing, right? And so I mean, I don't want to put it on women as the one making themselves look bad. What I'm saying is they carry more risk. So you can play a dude, but the risk for you is higher, right? Especially if y'all just some casual stuff, right? He's most likely like, man, that ain't my baby. That's what he's gonna say out the gate.
Facts.
Because y'all don't have a committed relationship, so you're probably not. This is 2025. Let's keep it real.
Come on, man.
If you out there, you out there.
Out there,
right?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of new babies coming up, right? And I call them lust babies. And anybody get mad at me if you want to. There's a difference between lust babies and love babies. And them lust babies popping up left and right.
Over there.
And,
And the thing is, that's why I'm okay that I'm single. Because it's too many that get to play around in the playground and they stuck there. And I'm not no kid no more. I'm 41 years old. And I'm okay with being single. That doesn't mean I'm desperate. That don't mean I'm going to hop up on pop. That means I'm allowing myself to meet my person. And a lot of these girls be wanting some Jordans and bundles. And that's your boyfriend for the night.
How do girls find a person? Like, okay, is there?
I'm not never gonna find my person. My person's gonna find me.
so here's something that's interesting that I don't think. Okay, go ahead.
Check this one real quick. Hold on. I hear women say that all the time, right? Like, oh no, I'm waiting for a guy to find me. I don't ask guys out. I don't ask guys for that number. And I'm like, then y'all settle for whatever guy wants y'all. And just because the guy wants y'all don't mean that y'all want them.
Yeah, I asked guys for dates. I asked guys for phone. Matter of fact, I was at the gas station the other day, seen something that looked extra scrumptious, and I was like, "Hey, shawty, what up? Hey, is you ready?" He said, "Ready for what?" I said, "To put your number in my phone."
I go crazy.
And I don't have a problem asking nobody to go out.
Now let me get this comment, right? Did y'all see this comment? She said every woman. Hey, mute your mic. Hope your drink down bad. She said every woman, all races go through cheating, and they forget the first time. Don't mean they stupid, but like I said, relationships are up and down. But
I mean that.
Go ahead.
I think that depends on the woman, bro. And I think she's got a point. A lot of women go through it, and a lot of women go through it and think, man, I've went through this 4 or 5 times. I'm gonna go through it every time. Try to fix this one, right? Don't make it right. I'm just saying what's out there. I don't know if that's me freezing or y'all, but it might be my internet right now.
No, we can see you. Everything good.
Okay.
All right.
I don't want the young lady to think bad about me. She might cancel me out when I say this, but you know what? I'm Hope doing the most. You stupid. You go back the first time, second time. You stupid. You allow.
You ever went back, Hope?
Me?
Yes. Never in your life.
We out. We done.
I'm just asking.
Let me tell you something. I'm 270 pounds. I chase nothing. I don't chase a Stairmaster or nothing. What makes you think I'm gonna chase you?
Okay, so let me go back to a couple of things. One, when you talk about the man finding you, there is no difference between a man who wants a one-night stand and a man who wants you for the rest of his life. We're gonna act exactly the same in the beginning. The only way you find out is if we stay. Like, and it's a dirty game, right? I mean, I'm keeping it real. It's a dirty game from a male perspective because straight up a dude who wants to make you his wife and a dude who wants to never talk to you after he smashed are gonna act exactly the same in the beginning, right? Once you give up that cape, that's when you're gonna find out who he is. It's just reality.
Hey, yo, Hope, let's bring this back to the beginning, right? Kyle was up in here when she brought this topic up, right? And you know, last week we were talking about social media music, the hookup culture, how everyone relationships, right? Mm-hmm. So when we talk about stuff like this, she said, if you're in a relationship with somebody, but you're not posting them, and the person don't feel like they're in a relationship, that mean they ain't in a relationship. If you with somebody, right? It was confusing when she said it. Like, hold on, like if you're in a relationship with somebody, y'all had that conversation. You know what I mean? But for somebody to be in a relationship, feel like they're not being in a relationship, what I want to ask you, Hope, is how is that? Like, what do you mean by that?
Wait, can I jump in that for a second? Because
Yeah,
I think I agree with her.
good.
Right? Like if you're in a relationship with somebody, you outside with them, right? That's what you do. But if you in social media and you hiding them, if you try not to let them be seen, you're supposed to be proud of who you with, right? So for me, you could go through my public photos, my default photos. It's usually me and my wife, right? Right now it's me and my grandson because he knew, right? But you're supposed to be proud of who you with, right? You show off the shit you proud about. If you hiding somebody, it's one or two reasons. You ashamed of who you with, or you want to keep that door open and pretend y'all not together.
There you go.
And I'm going to say that with the follow-up. Don't love me in silence. If I'm making sure you're good, I'm protecting you, I'm providing with you, I'm your comfort blanket, I'm your healer, I'm all of that, and I'm doing it out loud. Don't love me in silence. Love me out loud. Because if I'm telling everybody I am taken, he is the only one for me, he's the only googly eyes I see. None of y'all can amount to what he gets from me. If I'm doing all of that and I'm telling you, I am yours, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not doing nothing. I'm learning you. I'm learning the sexual positions you like. I'm learning the favorite books. I'm learning what's your favorite color. I'm learning your family. I'm learning all of that. But I'm taking the time out loud to do that. And you want to love me in silence? We're not doing that.
I think a lot of things be contradicting, right? It's like we want to get treated like, oh, yeah, treated like a trophy.
You're talking, Mama.
Huh?
No,
Yeah.
I'm telling Hope to mute the mic when you're not talking. Tommy, you might need to back out and come back in because you chopped the screw.
Okay.
Hey, but going back to
I'll bring you right back
what
up.
she said is I mean, think about it this way. We know we complain about how much attention women want on Facebook and how they do this on social media. Women love attention. It's crazy to have a man and he don't show you no attention, or you got to go outside and get that. Like that's just the reality, right? Women love attention, men love respect and appreciation. There's other shit in that too. That's not everything, right? I'm just throwing it out there. But for me personally, I think it's weird. If you're in a relationship with somebody and I see you on social media all the time, but I don't see her or him, I'm like, you embarrassed. That's all I can come up with. Like, why? I guess for me, it's weird because I was just having this discussion today with somebody. I'm like, bro, you post pictures all day long, all these various places you at, and it's just you. I said, are you even married? Like, that's weird to me, right? Like, that's just weird to me. He's married, but I'm talking, bro, he posting pictures of Italy, he in France, he all over Greece and all these other places. I'm like, and your kids are there. I see the kids, I don't see the wife, right? And I know I'm like, that's weird to me. Like, what? That's just, I don't know, bro. It's I don't know. It's weird to me.
No, for real. I damn near be having to go on people pages that be married and see if they still married. I'm like, hey, they still in a relationship? Because like you said, I'll go through like, dang, you don't never post your lady. And I'm like, and that's really weird. Like, it'd be that silent quit too, right? And it's like, well, let's talk about that, right? That silent quit, that silent, we breaking up, but our relationship was loud, but when we break up, we don't really, oh, I don't want to make a status to be, thirsty and say, oh, I'm sick. But how you let the people though, right? Everybody might still make, oh, Tommy, oh, he's still married, or, and we've been broken up for like a year now. When do you like be able to advertise like, hey man, hey, I'm single, like,
let the internet dictate what you got going on in your relationship. Really, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you allow the internet to be like, hey, we're so and so. Why you not with somebody? You allow that? It'll fuck with you. We gotta. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I don't want to because I feel like we kind of bogus about wasting this topic. This is a good topic, man, and we need to really for real, because I think this can go a lot of ways. Man, what you want, Tony Roll, man? What you got to say?
I'm just talking. I'm all anybody talk. No, listen. Brother, what's up, baby? What's up? Listen, now I'm just like listening y'all talk, and now what bro said as far as about hiding a secret, woo, that's understandable, but it'd be more than the appreciation, the respect. So like my baby mama, I want to marry my baby mama. We bought a whole house together. However, we had underlying issues that prevented us from continuing to be together. You know what I'm saying? And as a father, I look at things a little bit deeper, because nobody knows me like me. I'm a hell of a dad. That's what I do. I do the dad thing. You dig? Love the ladies, but I do the dad thing. And I don't know. I just feel like this I ain't gonna even necessarily say this generation, but social media altogether then killed people being real to their partner. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to have the spotlight on them. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's taking pictures by themselves or doing this. I mean, because think about this. Some dudes married to women that don't like to be seen. Some women married to dudes don't like to be seen. You know what I'm saying? And no, you shouldn't restrict yourself because your partner is not as outspoken, or I guess it's an extrovert. You did. However, it's about putting the effort in, putting the time in. Now, granted, I ain't saying hide from nothing, but show your spouse what you really want. What that they really important. You did, but I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. Because right now I'm sleeping with a married woman right now. I probably shouldn't do that.
Hey,
I don't know, you know. But
listen. I mean that's as a married man, that's on her. That's not on you, right? And that's see, I'm old school, right? I'm an old school cat. So to answer a couple of things, I'm the type of cat. I was raised where it ain't even about me. It's about my woman. My woman gotta look good. I can come out looking rough. It ain't, you know, when I step out, I'm regular. She's got it. She's doing one that's nice. But to what you just said about sleeping with a married woman, that's on her. You didn't marry whoever she married to, right? That's her responsibility to act right. If you put your woman in a room full of naked NFL players, it's on her not to come out with mushroom prints on her face. You know what I'm saying? That's just reality.
Hey, however, look, hey, in my defense, I was clapping her cheeks before she got married. I was in prison, so things happen, and I shouldn't be doing it. However, look, you married now. Hey, I applaud you. I want to get married, but I have trust issues, and mainly because of the things that I do.
I see why you have trust issues, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I mean, that's.
I mean, for real, because look, I'm
with you.
I'm way calmer than what I used to be. Because if I get married and I find out my wife cheating on me, look, Grant, I ain't gonna kill her. Because I ain't going to prison forever. I ain't gonna lose all the coochie, but I'm putting hands on her and do. You dig? But
I mean, but why do? Unless he's somebody you know, right? It's not his problem. Like, I mean, bro, if he didn't know, right?
Man. Hey, guarantee if I'm clapping, he know. He don't know who he know.
And you know what? What's crazy is, see, like I said, we got that double standard. You tagging somebody's wife right now, hoping your wife don't get tagged. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, but you know what? You know what's crazy?
People always players,
listen.
players.
No, you know what's crazy? So like 13 years ago, the chick that I'm still cracking, her husband tried to run me over 13 years ago.
Bro, you giving way too much information out. Somebody got to know.
I ain't worried about none of that shit. I ain't worried about none of that shit.
Somebody gonna be able to link that together, bro. That ain't hard to do.
Yo, Tom, listen to what I'm saying to you, right?
No, but see, no. Hey, look, no. Seriously, hey, look.
Listen, I'll be less of a man if I don't keep it real with my brethren. You feel me? Bro, you not gonna get no good luck, bro. And they're gonna tell you, listen, when you dealing with somebody who made a sacred pact with the Most High, bro, and you understand, you conscious of what you're doing, bro. Karma, bro. And listen, I don't care if you don't believe in the Most High, but it's karma. What goes around comes around, bro. For real,
I don't believe in karma, bro. I'm just saying it's just bad business, right?
But let me tell you something, right? If you don't believe in what goes around,
I believe in karma. My life thinking is, I have 11 kids. I'm not gonna keep going strong, so I'm cool. You did. And I not accept the fact that I may not get married.
You can target fantasy all you want, bro, but you're not gonna be able to find no peace and no happiness in anything that you do if you don't for one stop messing with that married woman, bro. You feel me? And for two, it ain't that you're not gonna be able to trust no woman. It's like you're not gonna be able to trust yourself to trust no woman because of what you do, bro.
I got way too many questions on that one. I got way too many.
You know what's crazy, right? But I've now came to the conclusion that, you know what? One or two things gonna happen. Either I'm a family year that's gonna rock with me forever. Or I might spend a Social Security check when I get Social Security in like 20 years. Shit, one or two, shit.
Well, I'm just, bro, I got a lot of questions. Like, I don't know. It's weird to me, right? I understand what you're saying, and I'm not knocking you, but you don't be eating that thing, do you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you doing it right there. Like,
She need this thing though on
I'm just saying,
photo.
there's too many questions. Like, I like to go natural. You know what I'm saying? I'm wrong with it. Excuse my language because I got a wife. I can't see that with, you know what I'm saying? Like, you probably not the only other dude. Let's just keep it a buck, right? You probably on
Hey,
the
no, you know,
roster.
hey, no, look, real shit. You know what's crazy? I've been rocking with Shorty for 25 years, and she did some extra.
Okay.
She did went above and beyond for me. However, she only married dude because the nigga he probably damn near 70. He got a little paper, and like I said, it is what it. But hey, you might be right. I think she might
She got
be,
a, she
but
got a
you know
roster,
what?
fam. Don't
But let
listen.
me
Listen. They got
right?
You
specials at
got
the
a
liquor
roster.
store. They got
Uh,
specials at the grocery store, but you ain't special to her, fam.
let me get a couple of these comments, right? She said he
Go
ain't
ahead, man.
P. She said he ain't P. And then she said, I don't want to be faithful for nothing. Who else? Who else is talking? Where did Hope go? Hope, I've been waiting for you to come back up. Tony Rowe bugging out in this joint.
No, I'm just saying though. No, listen, man, y'all
Hey,
don't
keep
realize
it
something.
real,
Listen,
though.
listen. So
Oh,
my
before
mom
you
got
say that,
9 kids.
let me
I'm
hold
oh,
on,
look, I'm
let me say this, right? Because we do have a topic, so I want to kind of stay on it. All right, so say this. So say you do find that one that you said that's going you're gonna rock with, right? Would you post her on social media?
there's 2 women I post on social media. 2 women.
Like you're
And the
not
rest
gonna be worried
of these women
about. So
finna get
hold on,
made.
so you're not gonna
Listen,
be worried
social,
about.
listen.
All right, go
Listen.
ahead.
My first love, Toya, I'll post her, and then baby mama Tamika. Everybody else ain't getting posted. That shit did. That shit did. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I know both of them women, they're some real women. And they've rocked with me through my infidelities, you did. Because listen, you know most people got drug addiction, alcohol addiction. I have a sex addiction, and I love women. That's my problem. It ain't my fault. My mama got 9 kids. My daddy got like 19. You know what I'm saying? I love women. You know what I'm saying? And if I hadn't messed up on some game, I'm from Chicago. If I had messed up on some game back and stuff in Chicago when I was younger, I'd probably still be with Toya, and I wouldn't cheat on Toya. However, if me and baby mama had stayed together, you know, I'm trying to work my way back now. We bought a house. We bought a whole house together. And you know, no, seriously, like, look.
I'm
I
just
know
saying,
it's probably
you said
crazy. Like
you clapping cheeks
y'all like
on
this,
a married chick.
y'all like this dude crazy.
Bro.
Listen, man, listen, man. It's
You in love with 2 women.
No, he in love with one.
no. Hold on, no. Solo, listen. Because I love Tamika. I love baby mama. I love baby mama to death, and I
And
rock
you
with her.
should.
I've
And
only
you
been in
should.
love with one woman ever in my life, and that's Toya. That's the only woman I've ever been in love with.
So you ain't never thought about some poly shit instead of having to do step out, just get 2 or 3 or
Oh,
whatever
but
you
they be
want.
talking about the dick too good. I ain't sharing it. Like y'all should.
You got to find the
Complicated.
one that will. If that's what you, I mean, if you need it, bro, right? If you need it, then find the one that's gonna get you.
That's true.
Hey, dude, you might not. Hey, bro, listen, man. You know what? I think social media make people feel like they need to be in relationships too, bro. You might not need to be in a relationship right now, bro. You might.
Oh, you
See
don't need
everybody
one.
watching some.
I'm with you.
Oh,
I'm with you.
No, listen.
Hey, look,
Hey, check this. So
hold on.
look,
You might be watching Kai Page. You don't know what your wife. You know, man, they doing good. They got the baby.
It ain't for
Bro,
everybody.
you might want that. It might not be for you, bro. You might
No,
need
it's
something
not.
good.
Listen, relationships are I'm gonna say hard work, right? Because you have to bring 2 or more people together, right? As one, and there's no days off, right? So it's not simple because there's behavior issues, there's attitude issues, there's life issues. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't for everybody. But for me, right, it's the family unit, right? That I think especially if we just look at the history, a lot of times we don't have that family structure, and that leads to other problems, right? If you don't want kids and all that shit, man, go out and have fun. But remember, if you have kids and you have a daughter, you want to be that man, that male role model she looks at, because if you in the streets and she see that constantly, that's what she's gonna identify as a man. A lot of girls, we say, have daddy issues. Some of that daddy issues is what they saw their daddy do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the reality.
hey, and it's funny you say that because I have 6 daughters, but I've always taught my daughters But no, I got 5 sons
Let me,
too. But I already taught my daughters to look to do certain things. Now, my older 2 daughters, 26 and 20, be 21 in July. They both got great boyfriends, love them to death because they remember what Daddy say. This is what you need to expect because I fucked up with their mothers, so I'm trying to push my daughters the right way. Because I told their boyfriends, you get pregnant, you get married. We're not doing it. We shotgun wedding. That's how it's going. And it's crazy for me to do that, but at the end of the day, I want better for my daughters than I was able to provide for their mothers. Now, when I say this though, when I say as far as the father, bro, listen. I'm active in these kids, man. I don't play with my daughters, they got me so just wrapped up and just punk ass nigga. If I say this, and they my babies, you dig? But I hear what you're saying, but that's why I don't know, maybe it's like I ain't gonna say necessarily a contradiction, but I tell my kids all the time, don't do as I do as I say.
but kids watch us, right?
They,
I can tell my kids don't smoke, but if they keep watching me smoke, they're gonna smoke, right? I mean, that's just the reality, right? And there are exceptions, right? But we, as especially as fathers of daughters, because I have a daughter and a son, right? As fathers of daughters, we have to try to be the best version of a man, because all they see from a man is who we are, right? When they grow up, you want your daughter to look at you as the man, not somebody in the street, because it's some motherfuckers out there can't wait to teach her what a man is. That's not who you want teaching them, right? So from my perspective, right, I always wanted to try to show my daughter what a man is supposed to be. Get up, go to work every day, take care of your woman, treat her, listen, kids don't like to see their mama getting kissed and smacked on the ass, but eventually they realize, okay, daddy love her. That's why he always doing that, right? If they see pops constantly with a bunch of different women and a dude come by that's out of doing something, they're not really tripping because that's what they saw. Right, we can tell them what we want. Now everybody's different. I'm not saying your daughters by any means. Right? I'm just talking in general. I'm speaking in general. If you ever think about the girls who grew up watching their moms get hit on, they end up with dudes that hit on them, even though they know it's wrong, right? Because that's what they saw. It's I ain't no psychologist and no shit, so I don't want to go too deep. But you know what I'm saying? Like this reality, we like the shit. We live the shit we saw, right? Or we live the exact opposite. You know what I'm saying? So I can't hear him. Are you on mute, bro?
Hey, no, I want to say thank you for joining the panel. We got another guest up here, and we got a topic, man. I don't know why Hope started the conversation in depth, but she was like, I think basically she was asking for clarity in relationships, right? Like if why you're not posting your significant other on social media?
I heard something about titles too. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, like if you're dating somebody, right? Like before you can't just say you just date somebody because y'all together, y'all slept together. Like you gotta say, hey, this is what we doing, right? So what would make somebody feel insecure or feel like they, I don't understand what Hope was going. I hate that she left and left it open like that. But I guess she was talking about titles and if you're not posting your significant other on social media, it can give a false narrative like you're not with somebody and people be, I don't know where she was going with that one, but I see what she was saying. But if you with somebody, you with them. Ain't no in between. I mean, if you with them,
can I say something?
yeah, go ahead.
You need to stop posting my sister on Facebook, then, nigga. I'm just saying. I'll start telling you love. No, real shit though. No, listen.
People gotta listen. No. Look at this. It's I don't post nobody. It's whoever I'm with. It ain't nobody business. You know what I mean? But my thing is this, right? If you allow social media, the attention that people get from social media to make it feel like you're not in a position where, you know what I mean? I think that's a problem. You know what I mean? That might be a social problem. That might be a mental problem that you feel like, you know what I mean? It could be a problem. You know what I mean? It's the conversation I feel like it need to be had. You know what I mean? Like,
everybody's different, right? Like,
remember when I said, yo, if you with somebody, should y'all share the same social media platform? And everybody was like, no, then that's controlling. Remember
that's a little weird, right? So when I see people with a shared Facebook account, that's usually because somebody got called, right? Like that's a little because I might want to talk to my brothers, my boys, and shit like that. She might want to talk to her whatever. You need that shit separate. But from my perspective, it's just, again, I'm different. I'm old school, right? I'm proud of the woman I'm with. So I'm that's my wife. That's my That's one of the things I'm most proud of. So I'm gonna put that out there a lot, right? I'm taking my wife out. We going on dates, and I'm showing her off in the places I'm at because I don't care about me like that, right? I don't. If I look through my social media, I don't got a lot of selfies. I know what I look like.
Question, so before I ask you this question, let me read this comment. She says, that's slow. Why do I gotta post my husband for people to see that it's real?
You don't have to post to see it's real.
Okay,
You don't
now,
at
let me
all.
ask you this question, right? So say if you didn't post pictures of your wife, or this is for everybody. You don't post a picture of the person you with, and that person feels insecure because they feel like they might have some trust issues or some trauma from past relationships. It's like, yo, if you're not posting me, letting people know that this is what it is, then somebody might, come and take you
It
from
depends on what you post, right? It just depends on what you post, right? If you posting regular shit of business stuff, that's cool. But if you're posting a bunch of pictures of yourself and nobody else, that means you want the attention on you, right? It could be who you are. And I'm not saying you, I'm just saying in general. You don't have to post I'm just telling you who I am. I'm different, right? Like that's me. Everybody's different. You don't have to post somebody, but here's the deal breaker for me. I know people who are in a relationship, but they're not social media friends. I'm like, that's crazy to me. Like, to me, that's something to hide.
Damn. Peace, y'all.
Yo,
Yeah. I just been
Hey,
kind
it's
of
funny you say that though, because
listening to catch up to what's going on.
I don't think you can hear. Mute your mic real quick. Go ahead, Mom. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, I was just trying to catch up with the story or the topic before I actually said something.
post your man. That's the story. Post your damn man.
I mean, you
Oh,
don't
no.
have to, right? You don't have to, by any
I
means.
mean, it depends on, in my opinion, what kind of business you're doing. Because I feel like, as an entertainer myself, I feel like sometimes, like certain rappers or certain artists, they hide their significant other for protection. So, like,
Yeah, that's a different line.
there's
Yeah.
hating people that will try and prey on your man or try to get your girl, you know what I'm saying? So I understand that, but if you're not posting them at all and you're completely against even claiming them, that's a whole nother story. Like, because nobody should not know who you're with, for real. Like, if you have a relationship, like, why are you hiding it? And why is that person even accepting that too? So it's two-sided. Like, when you started your relationship, what did y'all decide on before you get offended about like how they're moving about too? And at the same time, I'm not gonna let social media dictate what I'm doing either. So, like, if someone doesn't know or doesn't think or doesn't understand, I don't want to have to babysit their perspectives because that's stressful. Like, and I'm not trying to be stressed. Like,
Let me just comment. I'll tell you how y'all feel about that. Attention seeking from others and not your man or woman is a sign of trouble at home. You're not getting attention from your man or woman. Is that true?
I definitely think it's true. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, listen, I don't give a damn how gangsta I am. I want my woman to let them know, like, I love dude. You know what I'm saying? And it's my thing because as soon as I feel like a chick ain't put me out there, I'm gone. I ain't look. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna be single. I need help. I need help.
Let me phrase it this way, real quick. If you was dating a Beyonce, would you put her out there? It depends on who you with. I think a lot of cats, if they had a dime, they put her out there for everybody to see. They proud of her. I think a lot of cats ain't proud of the chick they with, or they're embarrassed of their friends to judge her or whatever. I mean, if you ain't happy with a motherfucker, don't be with him, regardless. Right? If you're not, I mean, I don't know, bro. I had a homie that posted every chick he was ever with, and he had one of them posts. I'm like, bro, why you ain't post her? It's like, oh, we ain't like that. I'm like, nah, bro. Respectfully, you ain't proud of her, and that's okay, right? You know what I'm saying? But everybody's different. If you don't, again, the social media don't matter. You can post somebody all day and still have a chick on the side or a dude on the side. So posting don't mean that you're better or worse, right? It's just if you intentionally keep somebody off your social media, I would just wonder why. If I was that person.
Oh God, you just started some shit. This topic is going bang. We're gonna have to do this tomorrow too because I feel like I think I need
Hey,
more
this
time.
crazy though. Because I post ugly shit too. I post them all.
I need more time to promote this topic, man, because I feel like once we get a lot of people in here, we hear a lot of perspectives. I think it's gonna be really dope, man. This is the topic right here for real. I'm sorry for cutting you off, Tone. What was you saying?
No, I'm saying it's crazy he said that because that's why I'm like, Shamar, y'all know Shamar, right? Y'all know Shamar, do that, the little ugly boy. Anyway, that's for real. That nigga got motherfucker on there with him, but I'm single. I'm gonna check him out. But I'm single and I post ugly chicks too. Like, my thing is this. I'm an old cat. I'll be 40, I'll be 50 in 4 years. And I don't necessarily need nobody to love, but I want somebody to love. You know what I'm saying? And I want somebody to be able to, do things with. And that's why I came to the conclusion, like, listen, it's either Tamika or Toya, one or two. I ain't got time for this shit. For real. I ain't got, because I've been giving motherfuckers a chance and they playing crazy. They playing, like, so listen. Hold on real quick, I'm gonna get off. So 2024, I thought it was gonna be a great year for me. Been the worst year in my life.
You think that anything to do with a girl that's married?
No, listen. No, Solo took me up with 2 chicks. One last year in October, and then one on Mother's Day. Both the chicks bounced on me. And
you know what that sound like to me? You better pick Tony.
I feel like the one chick bounced up to the job.
Hey, y'all.
Nah, hell, fuck you. But listen. Oh, you need to inbox me back because I've got to tell you my damn confession too, little girl. But listen, I just think like, no, I just.
Hold on. Let me read this comment. Tell me how y'all feel about this. Even when you're private with your partner, don't make yourself seem like you're not seeing anyone. Do y'all agree with that?
Right, you can be taken and just keep it on, keep it off social media because that's not who he or she is, right? Hey, listen, I mean, that's the same thing if you're out by yourself and somebody try to holler at you like, no, I got somebody, right? I mean, it's the same concept.
I mean,
right?
I think it's a new day and age. So what we think is what some people think is private may look a different way to the outside, and then vice versa. I feel like it's really up to you. Who cares what people think? Like, if I don't want to tell nobody I'm in a relationship, if I don't want to broadcast that to social media, that's me and my partner's business. That's not meaning that that's not meaning we not out in public together, or we're not dating or taking pictures. That just means you're not in my business. I think a lot of people be caught up on other people's business. It's not your place to say who is to be shown to the world or not, or when it's okay for somebody to know who's going with who. Y'all not in these people relationships. Y'all don't know what they've been through. Y'all don't know what healing journey that they on. What if they didn't show they partner before and got embarrassed? Maybe they trying to work through those traumas. Everybody needs to mind their damn business. If I got a man, I don't have to post nothing. I don't have to tell y'all nothing. If you know who I am, if you see me, if you my friend, my family, or somebody that I talk to on a daily, then you know who my man is.
Okay, so let me follow up with that because I somewhat agree. You're out in public, which means everybody can see you. What are some legitimate reasons why you wouldn't post somebody?
I just said that could be somebody's trauma. Like, people be okay. So if I get with this person and I like this person, I love this person is bringing me something that I never felt before, whatever. I don't want to jeopardize that by prematurely sharing my excitement. And that's not saying that I'm hiding that person. That means I'm protecting what it means something to me. That's just
from
like
what?
people who don't
That's the
post
part.
their kids.
No, I'm with you. I didn't post my kids when they were younger
So
and little
that's
because
the
people are
same
creeps.
thing. Don't
No, people are
you
creeps.
value your kids,
My
or
kids
whatever
were
your
children,
reason is not
and
to
there's
posting your
people
kids?
because people are creeps.
That could be the same reason for not posting your partner.
I'm not knocking you. I don't agree with that. My kids is because I didn't want creeps with pictures of my kids, right? But now they're grown, I post them. But now I'm with you. I was trying to understand again. My situation is different than most people's, right? So I'm just trying to understand, what that's about. I grew up in a different time. I'm old school, been with the same woman for a very long time.
Mhm.
We did the dumb shit like the same outfits for pictures, and we took pictures all together. That's just what it was. We were excited to be together, happy for which wasn't, I guess, so much that we wanted everybody to know. We were just happy and shared the shit we were happy about, which is each other. That's just what it boils down
Yeah,
to.
but you see how that was y'all's
That's what I'm saying.
relationship.
It's us.
Y'all,
Everybody
yeah,
different,
y'all
right?
decided that collectively. In this day and age, a lot of people aren't sensitive to what other people love or enjoy, and they try to find ways to tear it down. Not everybody has cleared out their social media platform to where that there's people who support, love, and care about them. Even our closest friends and family may not feel about, that way about us. So if I'm posting something that's dear to me and I know in the past that hasn't worked for me, then I'm not going to repeat that
Sure.
cycle for myself. I think I said this before, America is like a soap opera. We think we need to know everybody's business because that's how the way of the world is. And so when we keep things to ourselves, people judge us negatively because, again, we feel like we're in a soap opera. We need to know what somebody else got going on. That's why we know about transgenders, and that's why we know about what people do behind closed doors with their sexual activity, because we live in a society that makes it seems like we're in a soap opera. You gotta know what the next person got going on. If I'm in a relationship, I'm happy, I'm committed, we out in the world, I don't have to post nothing to prove to y'all or the world that this person is who's in my life, or this is what this title is between us.
That sounds like some sneaky shit right there.
I
That
was gonna
sounds like some
say,
sneaky shit right there.
I respect what you're saying, but it sounds like you're high. Like, let me lay mine out for a second, right? I'm in an interracial marriage. I've been in this relationship since 1992, long before that shit was cool. We made a decision. If you don't like us, we don't fuck with you. So if somebody was getting on my social media, so here's how it is. If my wife unfriends somebody, I unfriend their ass too, right? We are a unit. And if I unfriend somebody or block somebody, she does the same shit. We are a unit. We are us. Everybody else don't matter. So when we're posting, we're not posting so you can see us. It's a memory we put out there so we can go back and look at it. We share with the people who appreciate what we have. But when I almost feel like when people say, well, I don't want to post my girl's private, and I'm talking about dudes, not you. I feel like you scared, right? Again, not you. I want to clarify. A lot of like, if you, I don't want nobody messing up my relationship, bro. They getting at her at work. You ain't got to worry about it just on social media. And just because you don't post her, if she has her own social media, it's somebody at her. It's somebody in her inbox. That's just the reality of the game. The game we play today, the world we live in. But my bad. I'm talking way too much.
No, I totally get what you're saying. It's just, again, that still goes back to that's y'all business, and that's proof within the pudding. If I'm friends with you and your wife on social media, and I get into it with your wife, whatever the case is, and she deletes me and then you delete me, you don't gotta say shit. You don't gotta post and say, this is my wife, I stand by her, I choose her side. It's already proven.
Yeah.
So my thing is, again, if y'all decide that in y'all relationship y'all want to post each other, kudos. But if people aren't posting who they're with, but you see them out, or you have an inkling that they're together, then we gotta understand that's their business. Because maybe they both have traumas, or maybe, like, there's always I believe there's always a reasoning behind that. And just like you said, it can either be ill-intended, where, oh, I don't want, I'm ashamed of my woman, or I don't want to post her, or it could be positive, like, damn, this girl mean a lot to me. I don't want nobody come to tell me nothing about nothing when it come to her.
Right. So here's where my only issue, and this is not you. Every single person I know who says, I don't want business out there, I can jump on their Facebook and find some really private shit that's out there. So it don't be about private or business, it be about that individual. I can get on people's, find out how many kids they got, what city they live in, where they had dinner, because they checking in. So when I see people say, hey, I don't want to put my business out there, they usually have their business out there. It's that piece that they don't want. And again, I'm not saying you, right?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I believe it. I know that there's narcissistic people out here that will not post their partners for ill intentions. But we would never know unless one, we was in their business. Yeah, we could go, oh, that like just like you said, yeah, you can go on somebody's page if they did say, oh, I don't want people in my business and you find business. But that still wouldn't mean that it was a negative thing. That could
Not at
just
all.
mean that they was traumatized in that situation, or they need to learn a lesson, or they need to, or they're insecure. It could
So
be a
that
lot of
trauma
things.
is real, but that trauma needs to be addressed long before you get into another relationship. And that's one thing that we have a problem with as people today, Americans specifically. We take that trauma and move right on. We don't get it addressed. And I'm not
For
saying you. I
sure.
want to make sure I
100%.
clarify. We all should be sitting down with a therapist, good, bad, or ugly, right? We should be sitting down, getting rid of that, because we all got trauma. That's every human being, especially in this
You
country,
don't
right?
need
We
a
got trauma.
therapist, but
I
yes,
would
everyone should
disagree,
be
right?
tackling trauma.
I mean, how do you tackle trauma if you don't talk to somebody who has that knowledge and the experience of addressing
Who
that,
has
right? I mean,
more knowledge than yourself?
but that's your trauma,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but
Listen,
who, so you, and this is, I'm asking
right?
you personally, you believe that someone has more knowledge on your trauma than you because
No,
they have a
no.
certification?
Here's what I believe. I have, so I have a therapist, and I believe I can sit down and say something to my therapist that I've never said to anybody else, and that shit feels like 1,000 pounds off my chest because there's no judgment,
I
right? I
agree with
needed to get
that.
it off, right? I needed to get it off my chest. I needed to say this, but I couldn't say it to anybody because it's whatever happened to me or whatever I dealt with when I was younger or whatever the case may be, right? So it's not the knowledge or the certification they have; it's the ability to speak to somebody and know that that information is private, and
Yeah.
they're taking that information and using the knowledge they have to help you get over that trauma. Because you're talking about trauma right now, trauma that has not been addressed, but you know, and I'm not saying you, but when I say you, I don't mean you personally. We're talking about trauma that has not been addressed that you have and you know about, right? So if we're continuing to have that trauma, even though we know more about us than anybody else, we're not doing ourselves a favor and addressing it. So for me, I just,
Yeah.
therapy isn't bad. Let me
Yeah,
say
no,
that therapy is not bad at all.
yeah, I do correct that. I don't believe therapy is bad. I just believe that therapy is not the only option to
I agree
tackle
with you
trauma.
100%.
Look, so
Sorry, we just took over, bro. My bad.
no, it's all good. It's a couple comments I wanted to read.
Oh, I ain't seen none of these.
Shout out to Kalisa. She said the guessing game. Shout out to Emily. Emmanuel. I'm sorry, Emmanuel's in the building. What she say? She says people need to mind their business and keep their business private too.
Right.
I mean, to a certain extent, I agree with that, right?
I think people only, in my opinion, I think people only tell their business for, I say, about 3 reasons. One being proving a point, 2 from routine, because a lot of us grow up not knowing the value of privacy. And then also, I don't know if I said, no, I already said that, but something along the lines. Them are one of the main reasons I think people tell their business. They don't know the value of privacy. I don't have to tell anyone anything about me, but that also triggers people who are either used to knowing about people's business or used to that said person telling their business.
All right, let
You
me
know,
get this one. Hold on, Kai. Let
okay.
me get this one comment too. Everyone, she says, everyone had a relationship with someone else. Unfortunately, we can't control the people. We can't control how people feel about your relationship with everyone else. She said they've been in before. A new chapter can change how you show your happiness. So I guess she said, you know, we've been in relationships. People posted on Facebook, it ain't work. You know what I mean? So this time they're in a relationship,
Right.
they're gonna show they're gonna do it different. Like me, I won't post. Motherfucker better not. Like motherfuckers, I might post something and it might make you guess what it is. Get out my business. I even got my car window.
But you know what's crazy? We talk about privacy and then we hit post. Right? Social media is the exact opposite of privacy.
I got 10 on all my car windows, man. Private life, mind your business.
Right, but social media is the exact opposite of privacy. Social media, when you click the button, it's like, is this what you want to share? Right? Like sharing information with
Yeah.
however many friends you have.
Yeah, certain things for men, for me, I think, man, because where I come from and what I've been around, I think a lot of people who post their business. I mean, it's cool to post a picture here and there, you know what I mean, whatever. But my thing is, when you start posting and things like that, man, I never really seen a really no good healthy outcome with that. I come on, man, we all seen it. We done seen you in love 3 months ago with Randy, and then that ain't working. Now you happy and out of town on vacation and seeing with Andy. You feel what I'm saying to you? Like, man, no, I won't even. Nah, that's leave it
Yeah, but
alone.
then
Like,
we also gotta shed light on the fact that this gentleman here has been married for years.
Yeah,
Like we
I
out here
celebrated
single.
27 just a couple days ago.
That's
So
dope.
yes.
Like we're not out here for 27 years in a relationship. Like most of us, I'm a millennial, so like my
Mhm.
people ain't really trying to get married because of how our parents were. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't find that desirable. So it ends up with a bunch of single people out here
Mhm.
dipping and bobbing, and then to be able to share that is an embarrassment too. Like I'm not trying to share somebody that I don't know how
True.
long I'm gonna be around.
Okay.
And I'm with you.
And
I'm with
on
you.
top
I'm with
and
you.
on top of that, it's the same effect oppositely. Like, damn, I didn't went through all these losers and I found somebody that I think that it might be something. I'm not ready to show, my hand. Like, let me just
They might
make
be
sure it's
gone
okay over
next
here
week because they
I'm
first.
might
with you.
have
I'm
like
with
3
you.
baby moms that you find out about next
You
week.
know,
hold
then they coming out the wood.
on,
It's
hold
it's
Ain't that
about
good to
on. Look at this
know?
protection.
comment. Look at this comment
What
right here,
happened? What
y'all.
happened to JoJo? He
Look at
I
this
don't know.
comment.
Was cheating on
Social
me,
media
but
keeps
damn.
sex records. Congratulations.
I mean, we are definitely an oversharing culture, right? That's who we are, right? We
I'm
are.
telling y'all, the
Hold
world
on. Let me
operates
just say this,
like
y'all. And don't act like y'all don't got it on y'all Facebook, because I got it on mine. It's something called, if you go up in the top corner for the people with iPhones, bottom right hand corner, you click that button, something pop up that says memories, right? And it pop up. The last thing you want to
Hey,
do
listen. I done
I don't
made some
even look at
jokes.
those. I don't even look at
I done,
those.
I done made some jokes where like, man, I'm having a bad day. I'm finna get on everybody's memories and comment on their old ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend pictures just to make their day
See,
bad.
that's
But I
what
don't
I'm
do it.
saying. Like, I've
I
been through
don't do
enough
it. But
embarrassment. I'm not about to
I
just
don't
be
do it.
posting you because we call ourselves going together this month. No, I'm good. I have to wait. Let's see
I
how
ain't
this
mad at you.
goes in a
I'm just
year. After a year, maybe I'll
okay.
post your
Nah,
arm.
if I'm
See if
with you
somebody know
married, I'm
that
posting you.
tattoo.
Like what?
And I mean, that's the other thing, right? I'm looking at it from a relationship perspective, right? So maybe it's different. I don't truly. I know some people are like, man, I ain't doing it because we might not be together in 3 weeks. I'm like, y'all swapping bodily fluids though, bro. Like you passed the sharing part. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all sharing the serious shit. This is the minor shit.
Hey, you know
Well,
what's so crazy though? Facebook remember who you was
Yeah,
with.
we got quiet as
Hey,
hell.
listen.
Man, I don't know if I said something wrong or what.
Look.
that's
My
it.
bad.
Facebook
Shit. Take that
remember who
one
you
back.
was with
Again,
February
married life is different.
2024.
You hear
So
me?
hold on, y'all listen to what I'm saying, right? Facebook,
My bad. My
you
bad.
don't remember? Your friends don't remember? Facebook remember who you was
100%.
with February 2024, and when 2025 come around and that
It's gonna
relationship
remind you.
that Valentine's Day, yeah, it's on show. I'm telling you, keep searching.
Yeah,
I say
times
this,
have
right?
changed. You are a blessed man to have experienced marriage and
Happy.
equal balance and equal give and take. That is a beautiful thing that we can all in this generation learn from. But to be
It's different.
honest, in this generation, you gotta protect yourself by any means
I'm not even
necessary.
mad at you. And
If
sometimes I
I
forget.
like you and I'm not posting you, that means I really like you. I'm not. That means we might make it to a holiday.
Yeah, because you know what's gonna
My
happen.
bad.
You
My
know,
bad. I don't mean to
you know
laugh,
what, man?
but you said
Yep.
to a holiday.
Hey, social media
I'm
got a way
telling
of
you.
being funny. People read comments on oh, y'all in a relationship, okay? Then woo, somebody said this morning on their post. When y'all beefing, and man, all that shit childish, man.
I mean,
Stop it.
there's no emotion in text, right? So you can post something, right? You like, I can post this motherfucker, right? That means a whole lot of different shit to a whole lot of different people,
Yes, for
right?
sure.
There's no emotion in it. There's no way to determine the attitude in it. So people make up how they feel,
You can if
right?
you put emojis next to
I
it.
mean, you okay, right? You
But
can add the
on the
emotion, right?
contract.
But
No.
just the text itself, right? It is.
And
You
then
know
you
what I'm
gonna
saying?
get
Just the text itself.
then you gonna get a woman under there asking you, "What's wrong with you?" Woo woo. And
Yeah.
now I'm telling the other girls, like, "Who this bitch?" Saying
That's
woo? And
why
then
I use that's why I don't believe if I do I have any platforms I would trust to post them in? Probably not. I
Nah.
think
No.
I use social media as an outlet. I don't use it as a serious place. I'm gonna be on here to share a meme. If the only seriousness about a social media platform to me would be for like promoting my business.
Okay.
I wouldn't you I just feel as I got older it's a lot of protection for me. So again, if I feel as though I'm vibing with somebody, I like somebody, I'm gonna try to protect them by any means necessary, from my past, from they past, from somebody who don't like me, somebody who don't like them, somebody who don't want to see me happy or see them happy, because the reality of it is there are people out here who just are negative.
hey,
I mean, they exist.
listen. You know what? You know what the crazy part is? Being in a relationship with somebody on social media and they exes send you friend requests and you don't know.
Yes.
And then,
Or they pop up in your people you may know.
yeah, you don't know, and then all of a sudden, motherfucker liking you. She's like, "Who is dude?" Like, "Oh yeah,
Now
I was not knowing
y'all
you before
arguing.
him."
Let me ask you a question, because this is something that to me is
That has happened
crazy,
to me.
right? This is so
Oh,
crazy to me.
it happened to you before?
Yes, sir.
Well,
Not too
let me get a story time, man. Can we get a story time?
Oh man, not the story time.
Let me get a story time, man. Come on, man. How you gonna let me get
Well,
a story time?
I mean, okay, fine, all right. So I have, I don't remember who was on here who said something about a sex addiction, but I believe that my ex had a sex addiction, and he was hollering at all my friends on my friends list, which is why I didn't post him, which is why I didn't share him, because I didn't want the
Oh
drama,
my God.
because he's nasty. And so I just like, even like, because again, I'm a performer too. So like, not only that, it was coexisting with people that in the business that he was actually trying to holler at too. So that was causing issues for me. Like, I just listen. I'm not sharing nobody until they put a ring on it and we decide to be on a platform together.
Okay,
As
but hold on,
And you
cause
ain't wrong,
You know
Queen.
what?
You're not
y'all
wrong,
don't let me get away with that.
Queen.
Hold on,
Hold on,
hold
y'all
on.
don't let me get away with that. You skipped
Well,
past the
hold on.
whole story. So
you said,
what
what?
happened? So you
I,
skipped the whole story. So
I
what
don't
happened?
But
listen. I don't want to, because
but you gotta. You know
listen,
what's crazy,
they
bro?
probably watching right now.
You know,
They probably
hey, you know what's
watching
crazy
right
though?
now.
There was a dude on my social media hitting up all the chicks on my social media. It's like it took me just a minute to figure out how that chick hit me up. Say, hey, what do you know about dude? I'm like, oh, he cool. Why? What's up? She's like, oh, he added me on Facebook. I'm like, okay, cool, bro. By the fourth or fifth chick I knew, I'm like, okay, bro, stalking my list. Like, this is
Yeah,
great. So
that's
I can
creepy
imagine.
as
Right? It's
hell. Like,
creepy as
why?
fuck. So I had the black dude, right? But that's I mean they out there, so I understand.
There are, and that's what I
But
was saying earlier,
but
like predators and prey. Like,
real real
people
real real shit.
and
But let
people
me
be
ask this
just
question,
jealous.
because I always
Like,
want to know this. I've had discussions. My wife and I have a bunch of friends, male and female. Right? We've known the same people for decades. We went to school together from kindergarten, so we know a lot of the same people. So we got a lot of friends. We have this conversation, and I talk, especially to our female friends. I'm like, listen, you trying to find a new man, but you got 3 dudes on your Facebook that used to smash. Like, why do people like to me, if you are about a relationship, you got to cut everybody else off. But people don't do that. That's weird to me.
Like I said, social
yeah,
media
I
is
agree
to
with that.
play. If you are my social media, we did something. Why are you here?
That
Why
shit's
you watching
embarrassing,
me?
man.
Why you
That shit's,
on my stuff?
that shit's embarrassing, man. You know, and listen, hold on, listen. Oh man, that's just embarrassing. And because
I
you
don't know. I gotta think. Do I have anybody
I,
on my?
I
Yeah,
mean,
let me go through my friends list
hey,
real
but think
quick.
about it like this,
if
right?
you got to go through it, they there. Like, if you
Hey,
ain't shit, they there.
think about this, right? The person that you love or somebody that you're in a relationship with, right?
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden, they got people that they used to be with sending you friend requests. You don't know. You don't know. And then she's like, damn, this motherfucker sent me back in my shit. Yo, who the fuck? You know this person? Oh, yeah, I know them. How you know her? Oh,
Well,
what?
it's all gonna come out
That's
after
crazy.
the picture is posted. You post the picture, you
Hey,
want
post that picture
it,
early. Get it
all
out
the
there.
friends
Shit, save some
requests
time.
that he used to go with, that she used to go with, gonna get to racking up. You ain't gotta ask, and they
They're gonna
gonna
be
be
loving
right there waiting
the
for you.
pictures. They're gonna be loving the pictures. Like, how you love it?
Hey,
It's
but
crazy.
it is crazy because people will drop hints. Like I don't pay a lot of attention to who like what. But there have been my wife came to me one day and said, "Hey, what's up with a girl?" I'm like, "What you mean?" She like everything you post except if I'm in it. I'm like, "Damn!" So I went back and look. She hit the block, right? Because that's kind of some bullshit. So I understand people, right? People doing slick. I mean, it's crazy, right?
I
And
mean,
Hey,
like I said, so
that's dope you pay attention to
if
that though.
you
I think
haven't
women
had
pay
a
more attention than
discussion,
we do, bro.
or you and your
It's
person
dope that you honor
partner,
that because a lot of
Oh,
men will not
you get the
honor
block,
that.
you get the chop out the gate,
That's a
bro.
like that's
Like,
y'all
that's why you
definitely as a
gotta have
couple.
that discussion. I don't know. I just don't. Social media and my man, if when I get a man, ain't never gonna be in the same sentence. I deleted my. I'm such a person of love. I deleted my Facebook because the person I was talking to was insecure, and they didn't tell me that this was an observation that I studied. Like, I'm on my social media, they looking over my shoulder, or
I would have thought,
the
damn, she
picture
deleted
I'm
that shit to hide
posting,
something.
they got the picture I posted on social media in they phone, and it ain't even. How did you get this pic? You're not even my friend on here. I had to do a observation of myself, and to protect that, I was like, okay,
You
I
should
don't
have
really
bailed.
take
I think you
social
should have
Man,
media
bailed.
hold
That's
on,
serious.
too.
man. That's all the
That's a little too. Yeah, you
that's
should have
all the
bailed. Them
warning
red
signs.
flags.
Yeah, that's all the warning signs to run.
Yeah, them
That's
red
Well,
flags.
don't
crazy.
y'all
Yeah,
want
you
to see
should have.
I'm back? Like, what is the problem? I'm back on here, dang.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? You
Obviously, I
should have
figured it
ran.
let me
out.
tell you something. My
Hey, listen.
Facebook page
Hey, I
is
appreciate y'all having me on, bro. It's 11 where I'm at, so
yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
shut it down. But
yo, that's crazy, bro. Like, hey,
Okay, bye.
hey,
all right,
guys,
y'all have a
listen,
good one.
we're
All
gonna run this back tomorrow, man. I'm gonna post it, man. Come on, let's co-stream. We're gonna get Candy here. We're gonna go crazy tomorrow.
right, yeah, y'all take
Okay.
it easy. Appreciate y'all.
What I was gonna say, hey, listen, man. You know, we did a podcast about toxic types, people with certain types, right? Yo, you might got like a crazy type that you like, man, for real. Because
I'm
one
not
of them,
toxic. I did an observation, and I'm not toxic. I just love people.
yeah, but the thing is though, like, I think that's a problem. Sometimes you know what? When you sit back and you see the problem, and you try to but you try to okay, look, I'm gonna try to move things around so they don't feel this type of way. I think it probably ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? Because when like once you think that in your mind, I'm gonna do this to make them feel better. It's already a problem right there because they
Yep,
can't
for
respect
sure.
you. They can't respect you and let you do your thing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, they shouldn't be around, man, for real.
Yep. I mean, I already knew that, but honestly, if I'm being honest, I was just wanting a settlement, and I was just tired of dating. So I was like, okay, this person has been around for a while. We keep kind of coming back. Maybe I'll just give it a try wholesomely. Like maybe I could try different ways and see what if I get a different outcome. Clearly,
Hey,
I did not.
but that you know what? That's dope that you think like that though. That showed the maturity in you.
Yeah,
To
because
see that,
I'm
yeah,
not
that's dope.
perfect. I've learned a lot of things, and I've been through things. I ain't no saint by far. I didn't hurt people's feelings just as much as they didn't hurt mine. So at the end of the day, when I was having issues, I didn't have somebody to take that care of me. Like, okay, this may be going on with her, or maybe if I look at it from this point of view. So I try to give people the grace. If you're already in my atmosphere, then I have no problem with trying with people. But that's what it is gonna be, is a try. Because if you ain't doing the work and I'm doing the work, then we're
I was
not on the
I'm
same
about to
page.
say that, but that's you're gonna find happiness because that's just I think that's the road to marriage. Like once you get to that
I
point right
think
there that you know that yo everybody's not perfect. all right, that person not perfect. Okay, they don't like that. I'm gonna try to fix that. And then think if that person would have tried to be like, okay, now that she recognized that, now I can have a conversation with her
Yeah,
about that. Then we can do it like
and then
this.
you can
That's how
zero
you
in
make it
on
better.
your own traumas.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
like I
that's how I
said,
make it
I
better.
did my traumas on my own. So I know how hard it can be to face things that, we don't talk about that we went through. So if I can give you or if I'm trying to have a relationship with you, whether that's
Are you coming?
intimate or
Coming?
friend wise, I would rather give you the grace
Are
that
you coming?
nobody gave me, because again, everybody's not perfect, and most of us, we act the way we do because we haven't healed things. So if somebody is around you to give you that grace and that patience so that you can work on yourself, then there could be a dynamic, that's unbreakable. And again, that's something, not just a sexual relationship or something that moves to marriage, but also like a friendship or a partnership. You don't want to push people out just because you learned your lesson. That's fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, that for sure. Hey, damn, I brought her up and she left out. Tom, your mic is muted, bro. We couldn't hear nothing you were saying.
I was letting her talk. I was listening to her live.
Her lies.
Now listen, man.
What?
No, I'm talking to her. Listen. No, listen, listen. Because you were saying like when people play like be standoffish and do all this and all other stuff, that's because they've been hurt. But why they don't give people a chance that even they've been hurt? Because I done been hurt a lot. But you did.
That's what she said, Tom, before you came in.
No, I was saying.
She said she was dating somebody, right? And she was on her phone on Facebook, and I guess boy was going looking and seeing what was on her phone, and so she recognized that and they cut her whole Facebook off. And you know what I mean? She said it didn't work.
You know what? I ain't gonna even say it off and say, okay, you right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, don't say what the fuck you was about to say.
Cause she know
Oh,
I
I'm
was gonna
sorry.
say,
Let me
okay,
stop
okay.
cursing. He be messing with me. But yeah, I
And you know
don't
what?
know. I just, if anybody is dealing with people now, y'all know the signs of red flags, and if he's taking advantage of you or she's taking advantage of you. But if you feel like a person, again, in any relationship you have, is just responding traumatized or have trauma, then it's okay to give people a chance. Our generation be like, cut them off, and I'm a cut off person. Anybody who know me
I
know
know
I
you
cut them
is.
off,
I
and
know
I
you
do it
is.
quick, no
That's what she
hesitation.
said.
But what
I know
people
you
don't
is.
know is I've already given them that grace. I've
But
already given you the benefit of the doubt. I already given you time, to figure out what it is and what you need to do on your end. Once
but
you
what?
don't do
What?
it,
Wait, hold on.
I gotta go,
Hey,
baby.
Kiki. No, look. What if you ain't never seen the red flag though? How you do that though?
I've never been in that situation.
You haven't?
No, I haven't.
So you don't always see
I
the
ain't seen
red
no
flag
red
and you still
flag.
say
You
shit.
come in smooth on.
What?
You toxic as hell,
Huh?
then.
I'm
You
not
toxic.
toxic.
Speak
How am
up,
I
see
toxic?
time. I wanna.
I'm gonna tell you how you toxic, right?
How?
He just said, so you ain't never been with somebody you didn't see the red flags. You said no. That means you with somebody you always see the red flags and you still stay. You're
Oh,
that
oh,
bad.
yeah. No, I have I? Dang.
Yeah, you're down. See, Tony, you're
Oh
you
no,
up
yeah, I've
there.
been tricked many times. I've been tricked many times. Y'all crazy. I have been tricked many times.
You check the medicine cabinet and make sure there ain't no psych meds.
No, I
Hey,
usually get the
hey,
crazy shit.
no, you know what's crazy? So look, I'm listening to this show. They do a second date update, right? And she had called people like, hey, call somebody on your phone. I told her, no, her ass crazy. Her ass is real life crazy.
Me?
Who was in China, nigga?
I am not crazy. I am not toxic. I can now. I I used to act not myself back before I worked on myself.
What do you mean? Like, hold on. What do
I
you
mean,
mean?
everybody has they crashed out moments. Let's be real. Like, who hasn't crashed out? If I never crashed out, then how would I ever be this calm? You gotta crash it out to know. What is it? You gotta the eye of the storm, the calm of the storm.
I tell you what, this is what we're gonna do, right? Tomorrow's topic is gonna be social media and dating, right? Because I think once we get a whole bunch of people here, I think it's gonna get where it needs to be. So people say you're not really in a relationship if you're not posting your lover. You know what I mean, right? Right? If you're not posting who you with, if you're not showing some type of affection for this person on live.
I have been in multiple relationships and not a soul knew unless they see me in real life. Because that ain't none of nobody's business. What if I was going with a reformed hoe? What if I was going with somebody who used to be promiscuous and I don't want nobody judging me?
Hey, Keisha, how about that person want to be seen? How about that person
Right.
How about if they say that, yo, post me, I want you to post me.
I'd be like where? In the group chat? Okay, babe.
No, I mean, if they say post me on your social media.
Which platform?
Facebook.
No.
Yeah, we definitely got to talk about this. Shout out to Danielle, she in the building. Shout out to Tracy, she in the building.
No.
Shout out to Quincy, he in the building. Shout out to Brandon, he in the building. Hey, y'all, listen, man, we're gonna go live tomorrow. This just a quick little thing. We've been offline. The only reason we haven't been going live, I wanted to wait until this Sunday to see if we want to announce that we're going to do a Toys for Tots thing for the families who, you know what I mean? We just wanted to do something special. So I'm just waiting for a time and a date for that. So please stay tuned. We're going to definitely be trying to give away some toys and things like that to families, man. And a lot of giveaways. And December 28th, we have a mental health meeting. Everybody welcome to join. We're going to be giving away prizes. We're going to be giving away stuff there. Shout out to Hope. She donated a couple of Wolf Lounge things for people to take their family up there. So, yeah, man, December 28th, it is the event. It's $5 for cover to get in. If you don't got $5, man, let me know. I'll pay for you to get in because I want everybody to be there. I want people to show up. We do a lot of things for the Minnesota Close Talk Podcast, y'all. We feed the homeless. We have events. We do a lot of things. But this right here is real personal, man. So please come join. I don't care if you just only come for an hour or 20 minutes or whatever. Just come. And if you ain't got the $5, let me know. I'll cover it for you because I want you to be there. I want everybody in here to be there. Brandon, I want to see you. Danielle, I want to see you. Who else? Dominique, I want to see you. I want to see y'all in that joint. Okay? I want to see you in there. You feel me? Yeah, hey, thanks for joining. And I'm glad you're in a relationship now. Now your ass can get back on the podcast. You know what I mean? Because you know what? People been asking me about y'all. They're like, yo, where's Portia? Where's Emily? Where's KK? I'm like, man, where's Haku?
My bad. I had an intermission. That's all. Little intermission.
Yeah, so good. Get back. And we need more topics. We had hold on, damn, I had a topic, but don't worry about it. We'll be live tomorrow. I'll post it. We're gonna go crazy tomorrow too. You wanna come?
Yeah.
Thursday night show for sure. But you want to say something before we get up out of here? What's up with your business, man? Because people that think you be up on her podcasting, they don't know you got the little excuse me, I don't want to say little. I think that's disrespectful.
I am revamping. I am going full spiritualist around here. So my candy, my treats will change a little bit. It'll still be the same. I'ma just focus on my revamp right now. Again, it's still candy being made. It'll just look a little different. That's all. So just bear with me. I'm trying to find somebody to do it. That's my last step. But yeah, I do a lot of stuff now, y'all. I do readings.
Like tarot readings and things like that?
I do tarot readings. I got a few clients. I got more clients. I'm showing my website to eBay so people can see my work and what I've been doing in the past year.
I tell you what, man, you should get everything together, man. Let's get you up on here, man. Let's figure out everything. Matter of fact, tomorrow, why don't you announce everything you got going on tomorrow, man? We start the show early, man. You come on and let people know what's going on. I want some of those grapes, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I want some of those.
I'm a member. I just did. When did I do it? Already?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think like
But
10 days.
we're gonna end the show. We're gonna be live tomorrow, and we're gonna be live Sunday, man. Hopefully, I can announce, man, what we're gonna do with the toys thing. So, you know what I mean? We was supposed to feed the homeless last Saturday, but it was too cold. I ain't gonna lie. It was cold as hell. So, yeah, we didn't get the chance to do that. But we're gonna be live tomorrow at 8:30, man. Y'all come and show them some love. We out.